This week, I'm gonna build that desk, and then I'm gonna light it on fire. Stay tuned. Those are not straight. So that was fun. So what a lot of you guys don't know is that my family and I were affected by Harvey. We lost pretty much everything we own. But that's not the point. The point is, when we moved into this new house, there was some areas where we kind of wanted a piece of furniture. We couldn't find something that fit in that particular area, or was the right size, the right depth, my wife needed a little desk in the bedroom, and anything we tried to put in there was just too big. So I said, well, I'll build you one. Hence the burnt desk, if you will. So I got this crazy idea. After the main furniture was purchased, there was just about 24 items that I couldn't find, or I'm still in search of. And I figured, you know what? I should build that stuff. Maybe light it on fire. So here's the catch. I know just enough about woodworking and building things to make me dangerous. So any suggestions, any observations are absolutely welcome. Leave them in the comments. Probably how I'm gonna end every video is what went wrong, or what I would have done different. There's definitely a couple of things I would have done different building that desk. First, maple plywood. I bought that because it was on clearance and I like the grain pattern on it. What I didn't realize is you don't want to do a burnt wood finish on anything that has a really tight grain. Like maple and cherry was the other one that I read. Now I like the way the surface of the desk turned out, but it definitely didn't burn the way I expected it to, and I really wish I would have gone with oak. Second, and again with the maple plywood, you guys let me know if you know anything about this. I've never had this happen when I've put a torch to plywood before, but there's a couple of areas that actually kind of bubbled up, and the only thing I can think of is that top layer of maple is just really thin, or maybe it was just like a lot of glue. Yeah, it's a plan. Third, there's definitely a direction that a router runs, and it's left to right. And I did not know that going into this. In the video, you can actually hear when it's going the wrong direction, it makes a totally different noise. And it was really much more difficult to push it. I didn't think of it at the time, and the funny thing is, I just happened to run it the right direction the majority of the time. Drilling the dowels. That ended up working out okay. The first time I went to drill the jig, and you can hear me say they're not straight, I wasn't on top of my drill. I was sitting back a little bit, and I wouldn't even realize if my wife hadn't pointed it out, but I ended up having to stand up on something to kind of be straight up and down. So if you're trying to drill a straight hole down with a Forstner bit and you're doing it by hand, make sure you're on top of your piece. And lastly, I really wish I would have realized that I could buy hairpin legs on Amazon, because I ordered them through some mom and pop shop trying to support a local business, and after 3.5 weeks, almost a month, I ended up having to cancel that order and order them on Prime and get them here the next day. That desk would have been done 2 weeks ago. Anyway guys, For those of you that stuck around till the end, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I said, I'm a complete novice when it comes to this. So if there's any observations or anything I'm doing horribly wrong, please let me know. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button. And hey, tell your friends, you know, because sometimes you gotta build it and then you gotta burn it.